Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Stress is quietly eroding your joy in your life right now. You see, this life can be very stressful, from working and always being on the grind, and some people got kids and life can get very stressful. But what I want to share with you guys is that you see, having stress in your life and being stressed out every day is not good for you. It's really ruining your body's function. Okay, guys, we shouldn't be living every day stressed out constantly due to life's pressures and the grind and work and everything. You get me, guys? So I really wanted to share this with you guys because I feel like a lot of people don't really understand how stress is very bad and for the body and is not beneficial for the body. You get me, guys? Like, stress silently erodes your joy. You get me? Because it lowers your dopamine levels. You get me, guys? And it hijacks your brain's focus to think and do things better. And in reality, you're being stressed out all the time. You're really just all the time in fight and flight mode. You get me, guys? And it's not good to be like that all the time in fight and flight mode. You get me, guys? And being stressed out all the time really it reduces your motivation in life and to do things. You get me, guys? So I'm really trying to share this to the world and anybody on YouTube, anybody that runs into this video, that if you're constantly stressed out in your life and due to life struggles and whatever you're going through in life, you know, we all always go through things, but if you let stress get the best of you, you're not going to live a happy life, and it's robbing you from your joy. You get me? And it's not good for your mental health and your body and everything. You get me? Being in fight and flight mode all the time, stressed out, really it makes you just not like feel calm, or like, you get me, your blood pressure, you get me, your heart rate starts pumping too fast. You know, you're stressed out, you're mad, you're boiling up all the time, holding things inside your heart. You know, it's not really good for you. You get me? And you see, the brain changes. You know, I do a lot of research, and I love enjoying learning about the mind and consciousness and how the body works. You get me? And to be honest, I really apply it to myself too. Like, I try to limit stress, and I try not to let things get to me, and I try to really just enjoy a normal life. You get me, guys? Without getting stressed out, because stress is not good for us. You get me, guys? Like, living stressed out all the time is not good for us. And so, like, being stressed out, you get me, your brain, you get me, the center of your brain, you know, I've learned that the amygdala from the brain, you get me, is some part in our brains that it becomes too overactive, you know. And this part of the brain, you know, the amygdala, is really responsible for focus and emotional regulation. You get me? And by being stressed out, you get me, this weakens this in your brain, and that's not good. You get me? So always having physical exhaustion and being stressed out, you get me? Constant cortisol, and which is the primary stress hormone, according to scientists and neurologists and people, you know. Cortisol is the primary stress hormone. And this causes fatigue, you get me, to your body, and you get me, how you function. You're all the time fatigued, no energy to do things. I'm sure you guys could relate with this, and you guys have felt like this before, you get me. And when you're constantly stressed out, you always have muscle tension and poor sleep. You know, we all have been there. Being stressed out, it robs you from pretty much being healthy and living a good life, getting good quality sleep, you get me. I've been there myself, and sometimes it's not easy to sleep because I'm stressed out, or you get me, thinking about things or overthinking stuff, and just sometimes we just gotta let things be, and we don't have control of everything all the time. You get me? So I wanted to share this video because people are now understanding how bad it is to be stressed out, and there's a lot of bad effects to the body being stressed out. You get me? And it's good to go for more walks and just breathe in, breathe out, and exhale slowly. You get me? I've heard holding your breath 3 seconds every now and then releasing out. You get me? Is good for you and for the body to release stress and your mind to calm down and your blood pressure to calm down. You see, we all shouldn't be all the time with our high blood pressure. Having high blood pressure is not good for us. You get me, guys? So really, the key about this, you get me, stress is quietly eroding your joy. So to combat this, really the key is to limit stress in a lot of ways. I'm sure you guys have heard this from a lot of people, you know, but I just felt like talking about this and just sharing it to anybody in the world. I'm not a doctor, you know, but I've learned some things in my life, and I try to apply it in my own life or just share it with people around the world or something, you know. But some ways that you can combat stress in your life really is to prioritize rest. You get me? So if you prioritize rest, you know, it's good for your body's health, you know, and physical activity. You know, it's good to engage in physical activity, you know, doing some aerobics, either swimming, running in a nice little treadmill for like 30 minutes. You know, I've heard certain things that people should be on a treadmill about 3 hours a week, and some people don't really do that right now because, you know, people don't have the time or they just don't care. But people are not realizing how important it is to really do physical exercise for yourself and your body. You get me, guys? And physical activity, working out, lifting some weights, walking a little bit, you know, brisk walking and things like that. It's all good for you, you know. And it's really good to every now and then like pause and breathe. You get me? Like, we shouldn't exhaust ourselves all the time. Physical exhaustion, you know. We gotta sometimes think and breathe. You get me? Pause and breathe. You get me? Do some deep breathing or meditation. You know, you guys have heard all this. Some people just don't care. Some people don't care about their lives, their bodies, and, you know, but really the key of this is to breathe and pause and breathe a little bit more often, which this is beneficial for your nervous system. You get me? We got to protect our minds, our nervous system, and kind of be more calm. You get me? So I talk a lot about this in a lot of my videos. Like, I talk about society, consciousness, the mind, and a lot of stuff. But people are not realizing how important it is to really, like, be healthy and, like, you get me? So that we can at least live a little longer or something. And you get me? And it's really just about reducing stress and focusing on more inner peace, and don't let all these life struggles and pressures kind of like erode and take your joy and happiness. You get me? Because there's a lot of things that are debilitating nowadays in life, from work. You know, some people still go to school, or like, you know, like having multiple jobs, raising kids and paying bills, and you get me? And some people have a lot of physical demanding jobs that can cause you a lot of stress. So that was my key in this video that I wanted to share with you guys. You get me? I don't know if YouTube is gonna share this to anybody. You get me? The algorithm sometimes is weird, but I just wanted to share this, that stress is quietly eroding your joy. And I gave you some tips and advice, you get me, that I think it would be helpful for people to apply it to their lives and to reduce stress, you get me? So carry on and live a stressful free life, guys, because it's really important to live a stressful free life. Thank you guys for watching, guys. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you're new here, to stay updated with new videos. And thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys soon. Take care.